Aquarius, I missed you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. So this is going to be a general reading. Information on personals, manifestation oils, or any of the monthly rituals that I do. The link for that will be in the description box below. Let's see what you guys need to know at this current time. We have King of Wands, Queen of Swords, King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Ace of Wands, the Fool, and Page of Swords. Okay, so some of you may be stuck in the midst of some sort of conflict. You're actually not in this conflict. So there may be people in the background fighting about you, discussing you in some way, some sort of gossip going on, because right now you are in control. The Queen of Swords is someone who is very much so mature, honest, truthful, candid, independent, someone who is a skeptic. They're like a skeptic because they've been through a lot, but you're also a realist, and at this time you could be in your problem solving skills. If you're single, actually even if you're in a relationship, you may have an option between two different lovers. These two lovers have two distinct characteristics. One of them is going to be a mature leader, someone who's different, honest, motivated. They do have a lot to offer, but this is someone who's also highly extroverted. They may have a lot of options, and this is someone that's keeping a secret about how they truly feel about you, and they may want to pursue you, but they either know that you're interested in someone else, you're in a connection with someone else, or they think that you have multiple options, and that's true. So even if you're in a relationship, you have people on the outside that are still watching you, pining for you in some way. So just make sure that you're maintaining your loyalty when it comes to your partner, if you do have one. Now, if you don't have a partner and you're single, there's two different options. This person's going to give you a good time. They're going to give you experiences. They're going to give you chemistry, passion, and this King of Cups is more of the type of person that will love you more, care for you more. They'll have more to offer from the heart space. This is someone that sometimes can be emotional, but they do have a lot of experience. This is someone who's learned how to temper themselves also with the King of Cups. And with the Page of Pentacles, you're going to have to essentially put work into the things that you desire. Some of you are getting new things, new opportunities, new homes, new jobs, new cars, new connections coming in. And it's going to be up to you to investigate and to see what it is that's going to be best for you, because you have multiple options at hand. So it is going to be a bit difficult to make a decision, but try not to put all your eggs in one basket if you don't have to. And if you're already in a connection, don't let any outside interferences or temptation come in and sway you away, because if you're in a connection already and this King of Wands comes in, like, the most you can get from this person is a good time or some intimacy or some sort of like fun, casual type of connection. But this is not someone who's ready to settle down. They just simply know what they want and they go after it. The King of Wands, once they have their eye on something, it's very hard to sway them off their path until they get what it is that they're pursuing. The Ace of Wands is also more creative energy. So if you've been feeling lack of energy, or just feeling like you're mentally blocked in some way, things are going to be becoming better for you, where you're going to be getting ideas. But write those ideas down and make sure that you're taking steps to execute them, because just because you're getting downloads does not mean that someone else isn't getting those same downloads. And it's really a race to see who's going to execute it first. So sometimes when you get an idea and you start working on it and then you forget about it, and then a couple months down the line you see someone else that did the same thing that you were basically considering, it's because multiple people received that download at the same time, and it was really who was going to put in the time and effort to bring it to life. Because with the Fool, you're having a brand new beginning, new experiences. This is also going to be an opportunity to move forward. Some of you are having a new journey. So even if things have been difficult within the last 2-3 months, you're getting some sort of new start, and that in itself is worth a lot in its own. And if you are in some sort of conflict, let's say there's some sort of family feud going on, you're basically minding your own business. Everyone else here has their eyes open. You're the only one with your eyes closed because you're unbothered. You don't care. Right now, all you care about is the things that are going to feed into you, bring you blessings, opportunities, the things that are worth your time. And I feel like that's the best energy that you can be in, because while everybody else is stressed out and worried about shoulda, woulda, couldas, and things that don't really matter in the grand scheme of things, you're the only one that seems to be in control. And if there are people gossiping about you, they obviously have something worth gossiping about, which means you're obviously doing something right. So just continue to put in work, because from what I'm seeing, it's working out in your favor. We have the Hierophant, King of Pentacles, the Tower, Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, Page of Pentacles. That's still a lot of people. Three of Cups, Temperance. So some of you have something to celebrate, whether this is your own accomplishments, weddings, birthday parties, baby showers, get-togethers. It's going to be a time for you to really enjoy yourself and not really stress out as much. A lot of balance is getting restored into your life, especially if you were just in a place where you felt like you couldn't really catch a break. That's about to end if you're not in this energy already. Some of you are having a change in belief systems. You're going back to school to learn something, or just taking advanced classes, or trying to do research so that you can enhance what your abilities are and the amount of knowledge that you have. The Magician is also you trying to basically create something. So all the tools that you want or need are at your disposal. It's just simply you tapping into it. And if you were to tap into this energy that's already within you, you're going to come out with some sort of creation at the end of it all. I also feel like if you were connected to a lover and this person was taking you for granted and they felt like you were just going to be there constantly, they could be complacent, they could start to get comfortable. Well, someone's about to get a rude awakening with the Tower. They're going to realize that they have competition. This is even if you're in a relationship. Sometimes this happens where your partner starts to get, complacent. They start to not appreciate you as much. They may even, start to pay attention to you less, neglect you in small ways. And it's not until someone comes in and basically threatens their position that they kind of like wake up. So that's going to be for a select few of you. If you're in a relationship, I don't feel like this is going to lead to a breakup. I just feel like someone's about to get a rude awakening from the universe because they've been complacent and the other partner has been discontent while still remaining faithful to the relationship. But the scales have a way of balancing itself on its own without really having to do anything. So the more that you love yourself, the more you take care of yourself, the more you put yourself first, you pour into your cup before you pour into other people, the more you're going to be desirable. Like, people are going to feel that energy and aura off of you. And your own partner, if you're in a relationship, is also going to feel that as well. So they're going to be threatened to either level up and get on your level and do what's right, or initially, or possibly even getting pushed out of the way so someone else can come into the mix. And sometimes that happens in dynamics. So continue to do what you're doing. You do tend to be very grounded, not much of a risk taker. And if you do take risks, these are very calculated risks where you know what's on the other side of it. And I feel like that's one of your great qualities, is like you're not someone who just like jumps into things without thinking things through or without really evaluating where it's going to take you. And the goals that you want to accomplish, it is going to be slow and steady. You're not going to accomplish them overnight. But this is a sign that you just have to continue being patient and consistent, and know that brick by brick, at the end of the day, month, year, you will have something to show for all the work that you put in. And from what I'm seeing, like, you do have energetic protection. So if the universe sees that you're putting in 50, 70, 80%, they're going to match that and make sure that all the work that you're putting in is not in vain, and that you will have something to celebrate off of it. Those of you that are in the energy of reaping the blessings that you've earned, congratulations. You deserve it more than anyone. People don't know. They don't even see the type of work that you do behind the scenes. They just feel like everything at times falls in your lap. And it's not like that at all. So, yeah, that's what I am noticing. Let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. I feel like out of breath. So I don't know if that's someone in particular, because I'm usually not like that during readings. But I am also in like the last month of my pregnancy, so that could be it too. So just take a breath. Like, you have essentially earned your right to just be. Look, self-reliance. That's what this is about. The more that you rely on yourself, the less disappointments you're going to have. The more accountability you're going to have, because when you rely on yourself, it's like you're either going to get it done or you're not, or it's not going to get done. And at times, that's a lot of responsibility and a lot of weight on your shoulders, but it also gives you a sense of purpose. And we have kicking up your heels. Time for you to have a good time, to prioritize your own happiness, your joy, your passions, to prioritize the things that make you happy, and dreams coming true. So your dreams are going to come true. Slow and steady energy wins the race. And at the bottom of the deck, we have feeling safe. So like I said, if you're having anxiety, sleepless nights, just feeling uneasy constantly, feeling like you can't catch a break, this break is here. You're going to feel safe. Whether it's with your partner, your relationship, in your household, things are going to feel safe for you. And when you're in that energy of happiness, contentment, emotional fulfillment, you and your kids being protected, you and your assets being protected, being grateful for what it is that you have, that's when you tend to like reap more at the end of the day. So let me get additional messages, things that you need to know. Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Strength card. Wow, what a shift in energy. Seven of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so like I said, if there's anyone playing with you, playing with your intelligence, trying to stress you out, or just trying to make your life difficult in some way, they're going to be in their head. You're going to be retreating from them. These people are also going to be getting signs and synchronicities in their dream state, letting them know that, hey, you need to fix how you're behaving or we're going to come after you. Because you tend to have very strong spirit guides, especially when you are on your path with strength. You've been showing a lot of strength and resilience, especially in the face of adversity, especially when it's easy for someone else to give up. You've been pushing forward. Even when you have inconveniences, unforeseen circumstances, yes, at times you may have been confused or felt like you didn't know what to do, or, were in periods of illusions, but just know that you did get out of that energy of mentally being entrapped. Some of you, your downfall tends to be overthinking. You can overthink yourself into a bad day or into just the worst places. So that may be something that you need to work on. But with the Queen of Pentacles, this is someone who's highly focused on wealth, success, financial independency. This could be someone who's a homemaker. Sometimes it's like a mother figure, or a person who's just heavily focused on the practical things in life. And in this sense, you may need to protect your energy, especially from people that just want to kind of ruin your day for no reason, or people that have bad days and they try to reflect that onto other people. Really just send that energy back to them, because with the Ace of Pentacles, the universe is trying to grant you something that they feel like you deserve. New house, new car, new relationship, new connection, peace of mind, balance, traveling. It could be anything tangible that you can do. And this is something that is well deserved, because you put in so much work and effort and you've been really strong, especially when it's easy to just give up, and all of that is going to work in your favor. So that's what I'm seeing. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Thank you guys so much for your support. I try to say that I'm going to be on here often and it just doesn't happen. So I'll see you when I see you next. Bye.